Hello, everyone. This is Cindy Harris of Red Tin Wisdom, and I'd like to thank you for joining me. I am so excited about this conversation we're going to have in this little short video, and I'm going to talk about men and women are different. Yes, I know, shocking information. But seriously, the reason I'm stating this is the fact that as a life transformation coach, one of the biggest stumbling blocks I'm noticing in relationships with the men and women I talk to is the fact that this very real fact keeps getting lost in translation. Men are different from women, and women are different from men. And one of the major stumbling blocks I notice is that communication between the two of us just totally breaks down. And let me share with you guys a little brief example to kind of clarify what I'm talking about. Let's say, for example, ladies, you have come home from work and you've had a lousy day. I mean, it has been crappy. Your head hurts, your feet hurt, your back hurts, you're cranky. You're like, this day sucks. It was horrible. And you walk in the door and there stands your man. And he may be looking totally refreshed. He got home earlier than you did, so he may be looking a little more relaxed than you are. He's either standing in the kitchen or he's sitting on the couch watching TV. Either way, he looks awfully relaxed. And he looks up at you, you guys make eye contact, and you know when he looks at you, he can see that you're upset. It's in your body language, it's on your face. And he may say, hey, hon, how are you? And you're going to say, you know what? I had a lousy day. I just had a bad day today. And he may say, oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. Now you're thinking, I just told you I had a lousy day. And you're thinking, gosh, why aren't you getting up off that couch, coming over and giving me a hug? Because we want for that man to walk up to us, wrap his arms around us, hold us and say, oh, hon, I'm so sorry to hear that you had a bad day. Tell me about your day. Because we want to talk about it. That's how we get stuff off our chest. And how we vent is we talk. But your man, what he may do instead is he's thinking, because he did hear you say you had a bad day. He heard you. Trust me, he did hear you. But in his head, he's thinking, wow, this is like the 5th day this week she's come home from work in a bad mood. She's not feeling good. She's unhappy. I don't like when my baby's unhappy. I want my woman to feel good and be happy. So he's trying to think, he's already starting to think of ways to help you solve this problem. Because that's what men do. They solve problems. So he's going to say to you, you know what, hon? You have been coming home feeling pretty bad the past few days. You know what? You don't seem happy at your job anymore. Have you ever thought about quitting and finding a different job? Right? Now you're going to stand there and your mouth's going to probably drop open like, really, dude? Really? Quit my job? All I'm looking for is a hug from you. Why are you telling me that I need to quit my job because I'm cranky? And that's where the issues begin. Because as Dr. John Gray says in his book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, Venus has spoken. Venus wants attention and affection and love and conversation. Mars has spoken. He's hearing that his woman is in pain and she's not happy, and that's not good because he wants you to feel good and to be in a good space, and he wants to do whatever he can to help his woman feel better. So he offers a solution. And there it is. Something just that simple and basic, what is not communicated correctly, has wrecked more relationships over the years than any of us really may realize. Like I said, it is a man. When I talk about, how to speak Martian, which I'm actually going to be doing a seminar coming up here on Thursday, October 25th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to talk about how to speak Martian. And in How to Speak Martian, I'm going to show you how to take that story that I just shared with you, where she wants the hug and he wants to fix. Now, let's replay the story for just a second in a new way. Okay, let's say, for example, same scenario. Woman walks in the door, she's tired, she's had a bad day at work, she's feeling awful, and you know what? She expresses this to her man, and the man says, you know what? I'm sorry to hear that. And instead of her expecting him to come get up off the couch or come out of the kitchen and hug her, she might say, you know what, hon? Could you just give me a hug, please? Right now I could just really, really use a hug. And that's going to help him feel empowered because now you have told him directly what you need from him. And truthfully, ladies, men need that. They want to know what we want. Not told them in a way that's very demeaning or very domineering, but in a way that truly gives them the ability to help you solve a problem and to be able to be there for you as your hero. Really, They really do. They want to be your hero. Or another example could be the fact that maybe she wants to talk and she's like, you know what, hon? And he made a suggestion, why don't you quit your job? You're becoming unhappy, da 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 da. And you can say, you know what, dear, hon, my darling man, I love you. I just love you so much. But you know what? I know I'm walking the door and hasn't been in the best mood the past few days. But you know what? I really do love my job. It's just right now we're just kind of going through some stuff. So could you just do me a favor? Can I just vent with you for a moment? Can I just talk? I don't need you to solve anything. I don't need you to fix anything. I love you. I really don't. But could I just talk to you for a few minutes? Just talk. I just really need to talk right now. I just need for you to listen. Can you do that for me? That's also good because now once again, she has spoke to him in a way that allows him to step up and be her champion. Because now, as long as he's not in a space where he came up from if he got him before you did, he's already had time to visit his had time to visit his man cave and do his unloading, so to speak. So he should be in a good space to be able to just listen to you. And he'll be glad to listen. He loves you. Ladies, so many times I hear about relationships that are on the brink of divorce, or someone's about to walk out of a long-term relationship because as a woman she's feeling overwhelmed, she's tired, she feels like she's given so much and gotten so little in return. But so many times, because we don't understand how to communicate with our men our needs, we don't know how to speak Martian, that over the years it just falls apart. And all it really is usually a style of communication and just needs to be relearned between the two people. So when we do the seminar on Thursday, October 25th from 6 to 7:30 Eastern Time, it's going to be talking about ways that you can actually learn how to speak Martian, how to speak man talk, and to get the things that you need out of your relationship, to receive what you really need from your man, and also to give it to him in a way that's going to help him feel respected and empowered as well. It's all about a win-win situation. So do this for me. If you really do want to turn your relationship around and to have it work in a way that's going to be more happy, pleasant, and loving, and ladies, you know this. I'm talking about if you're with a good man, and if you've got a good man. We know. He just may have got lost in the shuffle. We may have got lost in the shuffle. I'm not talking about a man who mistreats you and abuses you. I'm talking about a truly, sincerely good man that is you're just not feeling passionate about anymore. You're just not feeling excited about anymore. But if you want to really, really learn how to turn that relationship around, then go ahead and fill out your name and email address. Once again, your name and email address, and I'm going to send you some information. Initially, some checklists I'm going to send to you, is just some really fun information to share with you about how to view your relationship a little differently and offer a few tips that may help you get started now. And I'm also going to send you the information, the call-in number and link to the seminar, the teleconference is coming up on October 25th. I am looking forward to having a chance to talk with all of you and answer your questions as well. So once again, fill out your name and email address. I'm going to send you some information, some checklists on your relationship to see if you really should stay or maybe it is time to go. It might be. Either way, How to Speak Martian is going to help you either way, whether you're staying or if it is time to move on. So once again, this is Cindy Harris with Red Ted Wisdom. Thank you for spending these few moments with me. And once again, fill out your name and email address, and let's learn how to speak Martian together. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.